días otra vez. Right now, guys, we're going to be going back into the city of Miami Beach. Quick show of hands. Is anybody getting off at Ocean Drive? Yeah, you guys. Is anybody else getting off at Miami Beach? Yes, am I correct? Yes. Okay, no problem, guys. So what we're going to do is, no, my people in the back, what are you guys doing? Doing the whole tour? Okay, no problem, guys. So right now, guys, we're going to continue to ride. Right now, guys, we're coming back into, we're in the city of Miami. Right here, guys, the city of Miami, like I said, started in July 28th of 1896. It was the only city in the whole entire United States that was founded by a woman. Her name was actually Julia Tuttle, right here in this entire location. Now, she actually had help to create the city with a guy named Henry Flagler, who set up the first railroad systems to help ship crops from down here in Miami to people who live up north. They set down the first railroad system in July 4th of 1896 and had the city incorporated in July 28th of 1896 as well, right here in this one location. Now, as we're going to continue to ride, guys, like I said, downtown, it is a very important district. The city do have your bank buildings. You have, as well as your courthouses. You have the federal prison as well. You have colleges with very good art programs. And you have some of the best performing art schools in the whole entire United States right here in this part of downtown Miami. Now, as soon as we make this left, guys, you look right there. There's an outdoor mall called Bayside. If you guys ever here in Miami, you guys want to check this out once more, you guys can. Bayside, very beautiful outdoor mall. This is over 150 different type of shops, from like electronic shops, shoe stores, clothing stores, gold stores, Hard Rock Cafe, live music. You guys got everything inside of Bayside as well. Y mi gente, nosotros estamos haciendo la línea roja aquí en esta parte de Miami Beach. Nosotros estamos en Downtown Miami haciendo un negocio muy importante. Aquí tú tienes servicios de bancos, oficinas cooperativas y mucho más. Es muy importante. Tú tienes programas de arte aquí en este mismo lugar también. Y tú tienes los Palacios de Justicias en esta parte de Downtown Miami. Aquí en la derecha tú tienes el centro comercial que se llama Bayside. Aquí en esta parte, Bayside, aquí tiene más de 150 tiendas de ropa, zapatos, electrónicas, tiene tours de barcos también, una Hard Rock Cafe, música en vivo y mucho más en esta parte. Empezó en el año 1987 y el precio va a ser de este mismo centro comercial por $98 millones. Ese guy said this one time mall was $98 million in the year of 1987. If you guys remember Miami Vice, the TV show, Sonny Crockett, his house is actually located right here. The American Airlines Arena, guys, started in the year of 2000, and aquí empezó en el año 2000 con un concierto gratis de Gloria Estefan. This opened up with a free concert for Gloria Estefan. Now, the price to do this one time arena was $180 million, guys. Para nosotros, el Miami Heat, un grupo muy famoso. So, guys, this is the home of our basketball team known as the Miami Heat, guys. Very, very famous basketball team. If you guys didn't know, a couple years ago, we're probably one of the best basketball teams online until we let go of our star player, LeBron James. You guys overheard this year, we're letting go of another star player, Dwayne Wade, guys. That is actually probably going to happen, and we're going to suck. Don't lie about that. But like I said, hopefully we can do a little bit better. I heard he probably wants to go to Cleveland. Hey, he did. Crazy things though is that it's a man-made island. It's not natural. Now inside this island you have the houses of a lot of celebrities, from Will Smith, you even have the house of Puff Daddy, to even Rosie O'Donnell, to Gloria Estefan, Mark Anthony, Ricky Martin, and my ex-wife Shakira. She stays here as well, guys. That's a whole other story, like I said, guys, a whole other story. But now the guy with the most expensive house in this one entire island though is the owner of Viagra, Philip Frost. His house is worth over $2.1 billion, guys. That's how much his house is worth alone, right inside this one location. All right, now, guys, we're going to be leaving little by little to the bridge. We're going to be going into the city of Miami Beach, guys. Like I said, guys, so hang on to your personal phones once again. Like I said, it does tend to get very money on these bridges. Festivals along this year, because it's already 100 years old, guys, this year. The 100-year parade was pretty amazing as well right here in Miami Beach, so you guys might find a lot more of the festivals. Mr. Robert Williams, or either Miami Vice, the TV show. They're all filmed right here in Ocean Drive. Now also guys, in Ocean Drive, you do have the most nightclubs and bars, and then you also have the Gianni Versace Mansion on 11th Street in Ocean Drive. 11th Street in Ocean Drive is where you guys will find the Gianni Versace Mansion. And you guys have the first ever Art Deco hotels here as well in Ocean Drive. Now, our next stop is Ocean Drive. I know I got some ladies getting off right here. Do we have anybody else getting off at Ocean Drive? I know. There you guys. Alright guys, so give me a second guys. Like I said, I'm gonna go let my driver know, and I want you to stop and let you know. Alright guys, so right now we have just exited off of the stop of Ocean Drive. Any famous thing about Ocean Drive is you are at the Fifth Street going down that way guys. Also, last but not least, the most obvious thing about Ocean Drive, it is the avenue closest to the beach. That is why it's the most famous one right here in the South Beach location. Now it's only 15 streets guys, it's only 15 streets long, so it's not big at all compared to Ocean Drive. Very, very tiny guys, but like I said, you do have a lot of things that you guys can do over there as well. You have a restaurant owned by what's her name, Gloria Stefan as well, called Marios, which is a seafood restaurant, and she also owns another hotel called Barbezo. If anybody's familiar with the TV show Dexter, they actually filmed the first episode of Dexter inside the Crescent Hotel as well. So that's actually featured right there on Ocean Drive. All right now guys, we're riding along little by little. We're over here in what is known as Washington Avenue. Washington Avenue is the whole entire size of the South Beach area. It runs from 1st Street all the way down to 24th. Right here as well guys, except on this one location right here known as Washington Ave is what we call the store district, mainly because of all the different shops that you have here. You have over 150 different type of restaurants. You also have 25 tattoo shops including Miami Ink. You also have over 50 privately owned businesses, 25 clothing stores, and then Lincoln Road Mall that has over 75 other stores. So on these 24 streets on this avenue, you have over 300 stores that is just on this one avenue known as Washington Ave. Alright now guys, if you look straight up ahead, this blue building right here, that actually used to be a gym owned by a famous boxer called Peter Dundee. Now he actually used to train Muhammad Ali inside of this building as well, right? That was actually known as a boxing gym, but now it's actually known as the CBS right here of this one tech spot. Alright guys, so now as we're riding along, remember guys, one rule, just be careful with trees along the way. Also lived in Miami Beach. Now if you guys ever want to check out his house, it's actually on 11th Street and Ocean Drive. That is where you guys will find the Gianni Versace Mansion. The only mansion to ever be built on that whole entire location. Like I said, he was a very down-to-earth guy. Very, very down-to-earth. Like I said, unfortunately after his life ended, his house, like I said, still remained in the same location, but his business still went on to his sisters, his nieces, and his nephews. So it's still in the Versace name as well. But the house right now, guys, is worth $125 million. That's how much the house is worth, because it was the only house that was built on the Ocean Drive location. Remember, guys, to watch out with these palm trees right here, guys. Is really one. I would tell you guys to grab free coconuts, but somebody already took them. Right, exactly. So what we'll do is we'll continue to ride once we get close. I'll let you guys see. You guys can see a little glimpse of it, but it's not hard to miss at all. Inside they have a restaurant. To go inside the restaurant is $75 a person. But you get to pick whatever plate you want on the menu as well. So and to rent there, you gotta rent the whole house, guys. You can't just rent a room. The house to rent for one night is $300,000, guys, for one night inside the Versace house. So you guys are gonna see it right here coming up. They said once we make this left, But my people in the front, you can kind of see it over there already. It's a big house with an orange roof down there. That's actually the Gianni Versace house all the way down there. Very big Italian mansion, guys. 125 million. Yeah, it's $300,000 a night to rent. Yeah, it's very cheap, guys, very cheap. Yeah, that's Groupon prices. Right now, guys, as we're going to continue, like I said, if you guys ever want to check that out, you guys can. It is the third most photographed house in the country, with number 1 being the White House and number 2 being Elvis Presley's house. You guys can see it right down there. Yeah, shot right in front of the steps, guys. Andrew Cunanan, that was the guy who did it. They actually, it was a rumor, they said it was actually his ex-lover, or they said it was a guy who didn't know him, which is why he become famous. That's a whole debate on its own. Right now, guys, as we continue to ride, we have over here to your right the Burger King Whopper Bar. It's the only Burger King in Miami that sells beer right here, guys, over 24 hours a day. Now, if you guys didn't know, the first ever Burger King in the whole entire world started in Miami in 1954. Right here, so if you guys like the Whopper, it actually started in Miami. Very good location. The main reason why I pointed out is because nobody likes to spend a lot of money on beer and burger in a beach location. So that's actually one of the cheapest places you can grab it to right here in Miami. Alright now, guys, we're coming back on the Collins Ave. That's the avenue. Oh, sorry. I'm going to keep on moving straight then, I guess. Until we can find an opening to get back onto Collins Avenue. Now, if you guys didn't know, though, Collins Ave is the longest avenue of Miami Beach, guys. Literally starting on 1st Street and going beyond 212th Street. If you guys want to go to Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood Beach, or Hollywood Beach, you can do it all right there with Collins Avenue, also known as the 818. Out here, guys, to your left-hand corner, you have the first post office in Miami Beach. It was done in 1937 as well. In the year of 1982, it became a movie theater that played movies, very, very popular movies as well. And then nowadays, it's actually back to being the post office, and it's an art gallery in the back as well. Actually has a lot of art that explains the discovery of Florida from Juan Ponce de Leon. So if you guys ever want to check that out, you guys can do so right there as well. Now, right now, guys, we're coming back. Like I said, Collins Avenue. It is the longest avenue of Miami Beach, guys. Also, it's named after the guy who created the city of Miami Beach. His name is John Collins. Originally was from New Jersey. He came all the way down here to set up these farms of avocados and coconuts. Now, remember, guys, just to watch out with these trees. But right here, guys, like I said, he came all the way down from New Jersey. But before he created the city, this was one island off of the coast of Miami that had a whole bunch of trees on it. Sort of like one big jungle area. Now, 2 people bought the whole entire island of Miami Beach for only 25 cents an acre. That is how cheap it was right there in 1870. Now, when they bought it, they just wanted to do business of farming right here in Miami Beach. And that's when this guy, John Collins, came from New Jersey to set up his farms of avocados and coconuts. And then with that, he started noticing the warm weather all year round was perfect to create the Miami Beach location. Now, if you guys didn't know, the first tourists in Miami Beach were obviously the people from up north, New York, New Jersey, Canada, and that's still our busiest time of year. December all the way to March, guys. That is when we have the most people right here in Miami Beach. We call them snowbirds. And once they come down to Miami Beach, we automatically start loving pizza, Italian style, and we start talking like this. We want hot dogs. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Yeah, that's how we talk. That's the effect of New York and Miami right there. Right now, guys, as we continue to ride, like I said, over here in Collins Ave, it literally can take you a long way, an hour and a half, to ride through all the beaches. But you get to see all the beaches that South Florida has to offer. You guys never heard of Harbor Beach? Harbor Beach has 2 sides, the north and the south. The south side is where people have clothes on. And the north side, you guys can already imagine, guys, right there, guys. We used to pull jokes on people and tell them to go to the north side of Harbor Beach to see some beautiful women. And when you go over, some of the youngest women are actually 90 years old inside that one location. Yeah, they're new. That's a joke that you guys can play on your friends all the way back home. They can catch a flight all the way to Miami Beach and watch how many they'll bring. Now, guys, as we continue to ride, guys, we're riding through the rest of the whole entire Collins Ave right here, guys. And right now, we're going to see some hotels still have these Art Deco designs. But over to your right, guys, you guys can see that we have the Royal Palm Hotel. The Royal Palm Hotel was started in 1939. It was the first hotel that was opened up by African Americans right here in the city of Miami Beach as well. In 2011, the Wall Street Journal labeled it as one of the best hotels in the United States because of its services. Over here, guys, on your right-hand corner, you have the Lowe's Hotel. It's actually the biggest hotel to hit the South Beach area in 30 years. Inside, you have a little mini movie theater and salsa lessons. And over 220 different type of moves as well. If anybody needs to dance to salsa music, it's real easy. There's 1, 2, 3 steps. basically you're watching people from the chair and stuff. Now over here, guys, in front of us, we have Lincoln Road. Lincoln Red light here, turn on Lincoln Red Mall. You guys drive on over to your left-hand side, you have Lincoln Red Mall right there. And Lincoln Red Mall, guys, is the second largest alcohol in the United States. They have a lot of different stores like H&M, Victoria's Secret, Apple's Computer, Schwartz, Fossil, Forever 21, a movie theater, cigar shops, antique shops. So you have everything inside of there, guys. It was done in 1950 and was designed by Morris Lapidus as well. Now our next stop, guys, is stop number 8. I know I got some people getting out, am I correct? Stop number 8. Alright, guys, no problem. So give me a second to let my driver know, and I'll be right back, guys. Modernized hotels, and that's how a lot of the patterns of the beaches are. And when you guys enter the South Beach area, your hotels are very classical, very antique, and once you start riding to the end, like I said, it become a lot more modern. Now over here to your right, you guys can notice the W Hotel is the only hotel that designed every balcony to have an ocean view. So it doesn't matter if you're on the first floor, if you're in a penthouse, when you wake up, you guys can actually face the ocean right here as well. One of the interesting things as well is that around here they have Art Basel. It's an art festival that comes on the first week of December. Very, very good art festival as well, guys. This actually, like I said, I believe it is open to the public. I'm not too sure if it's free, but I do know it's open to the public. You guys can check it out. Last year they had an artist sell a painting for $23 million, guys. One painting right here in this rental location, but it's very beautiful, very, very beautiful location right there in the W Hotel. Right now, guys, we're leaving out of South Beach. Like I said, from 1st Street to 24th Street, that is your South Beach area. Right now, guys, we're entering Mid-Beach, guys, short for Middle Beach, the middle section of Miami Beach. Now, Mid-Beach, guys, nowhere near as popular as the South Beach area, nowhere near as popular. But one thing is for sure, guys, that this is the longest one out of them all. Starting on 25th Street, ending on 63rd Street, right here, guys, it's almost about 40 miles long. One of the cool things about this one-time location is that it's very relaxing. That is how they intended it to be right here when they created the Mid-Beach area. One of the best things of all is that directly behind your hotel is the beach itself. So walking distance is maybe about a good 2 minutes, guys, and that's why a lot of people love this a lot more, because they don't have to cut through the traffic or the crowds in order to get some relaxation right here in Miami Beach. Now over here, guys, it started in 1939, and a lot of hotels are still Art Deco design. Us, we like to call them modern Art Deco, just because they came 10 years after the original buildings, but they're still the same design, just a lot more larger as well. Now, over here, guys, as we're going to be riding along in Mid-Beach right now, we're actually seeing a lot of apartments and condos, and once we go straight over here, we'll see what is known as the hotel district as well. But some of these people rent out some of their hotels and condos as regular, actually apartments and condos as regular hotel rooms around here. So you might find something a lot more cheaper in this location than you would in other spots as well in the beach. Alright, now guys, we're going to see the Seville. The Seville actually started in 1939. It was actually been renovated. They reopened the doors in November of 2014 right here in Miami Beach as well. Actually was inaugurated by Miami Heat as well. They actually just came to sign autographs right here in the very beautiful Seville. Over here to your right, guys, the Palms Hotel and Spa. It was created in 1942, and this is what we call an evergreen hotel. The main reason why we call it an evergreen hotel is because it lives by a healthy lifestyle. So a lot of the food that you guys eat from the kitchen comes from organic gardens throughout Miami. A lot of certain massage oils in the spa are made out of natural material as well. So that's another great thing as well. My people that are going to be eating off the Cadillac Hotel, let's just not listen to me. You guys have a good time in Miami. So I'm going to let my driver know real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Done in 2003, and the price to do the original buildings in 1954 were $12 million, $6 million each hotel. To do this building by itself, guys, was $1 billion right here. It's the most expensive building to ever be built right here in the city of Miami Beach. It was done by a guy from New York called Morris Lapidus. That was the architect behind this hotel you guys are looking at, called the Fontainebleau. right here to your right hand side, guys. Frank Sinatra, President Barack Obama, George Bush, Bill Clinton, famous rapper Jay-Z, Sean Connery, now that guy's famous boxer Floyd Mayweather Jr. and myself. We all used to stay here right here a long time ago. Red Dead Hotel, guys.
Good cow. Maserati. Nice.
As we're riding along, guys, you guys can see that this is an area now that's kind of more expensive. As we're riding along, it's a very beautiful spot, but this is what we call Millionaire's Road. It's Millionaire's Road. Maybe to rise above all these expensive houses to your left. And then to your right, you have very expensive apartments, as you guys can see, in hotels and condos. These big apartments come in a couple of green diamonds right here. The main reason why they call it that is because those white pyramids on top, they light up glowing green at nighttime. The most expensive apartment right here in this location is $30 million, guys. $30 million. Just the oil. Two famous people bought apartments here. One of them was Ricky Martin. The other one was my ex-wife, Beyonce. She actually bought an apartment here, guys. Because I obviously am handsome enough to be with Beyonce. It's very obvious. This is where they bought apartments at. Guys, right here on Mountain Beach. As we continue to ride, guys, like I said to your left, you guys can notice the big, beautiful houses right here in this one location. This is actually known as Pine Tree Drive. That's the name of the neighborhood to your left. Now, in this location, guys, this is actually the biggest Jewish neighborhood of the Mid-Beach area. Over 21% of the people that live in Miami Beach are Jewish. A lot of them stay right here in this one spot. Now, this in Pine Tree Drive, we have a lot of houses from famous celebrities as well. This corner house right here, the white one on the edge, with the big bushes right here in front of it, is actually known as Supermodel Naomi Campbell's house, guys. A very famous supermodel. She was in a lot of scary movies a long time ago as well. She stays right here. If you guys are familiar with basketball, Dwayne Wade, he plays for the Miami Heat. He actually lives a little bit straight up the head as well. It's a white house with 3 stories and black windows. We'll see it once we go a little bit more up the head as well. He stays there with his wife, Gabrielle Union. Other people that stay here on Pine Tree Drive is actually the famous singer Julio Iglesias. If you guys know Enrique Iglesias, the very famous singer, that's his father, very famous singer. Another person that's famous is Lil Wayne, guys, the rapper. He actually stays right here on Pine Tree Drive. His house is $17.7 million right here as well. And then last but not least, guys, you have the house of Tyra Banks, the very famous supermodel as well. She stays all in this one location. Now straight up ahead, guys, you guys can kind of see that there's the only white house that's straight up ahead. It has 3 stories right there, the only white house straight up. That's Dwayne Wade's house, the basketball player right there, guys. Like I said, next year he's going to be leaving to another team already. That's our best player, guys. So after that, we're going to do bad. We're going to be very bad. Now over here, guys, your most expensive house is $40 million, guys. $40 million. We have anybody who wants to buy a house right now? In the back? Okay, no problem. I got you. I bought my house here yesterday, guys. My house, I'm going to show you my house in a little bit, guys. Now over here, guys, this is known as Pine Tree Drive, like I said. You guys get to see Naomi Campbell's house once again. This corner house right here, guys. Hey guys, we're about to see this house that somebody used to live in here, guys, but he got kicked out. He's a very dangerous guy. He's actually getting into this gangster. Inside the car, so they kicked him out of the neighborhood forever. You guys look at this one house, the white house with the blue windows right there with the basketball. That is famous rapper Lil Wayne's house right there, guys. where they spotted the first freshwater crocodile of the United States, guys. The first one inside of this creek. Now, during that time, guys, like I said, it was kind of a rare thing to find any type of crocodile inside of fresh water, but he found it right here. And nowadays, you guys can still find freshwater crocodiles inside, so you don't want to go in there, not at all, guys. What they do have is dolphins and manatees. Manatees, another word for them. We call them sea cows. Very, very big, beautiful creatures. Now over here, guys, the ones that are manatees, since they're very big and they don't hurt anybody, you have to drive very slow right here in this water. Now, if you're caught driving very fast, the engine can actually hit them and kill them or hurt them. So that's why everyone has to drive very slow. If you're caught driving fast, they can throw you in jail because you're hitting an animal right here in this one location. So that's why anybody who drives here has to drive very slow on the